Have you ever wondered what it would be like to meet another version of yourself? Not just a twin, but someone who is you, yet has lived a completely different life today. We're diving deep into a fascinating story concept that explores this very idea, blending intense action, quiet desperation, and a touch of the surreal. Imagine this: a battlefield at night, gunfire everywhere. A brave soldier, let's call him Samer, is trying to save a comrade. Over the radio, he's screaming, "Point Alpha, I need immediate cover. The casualty is bleeding out." Just then, a massive explosion hits, and a strange blue light cracks the sky, engulfing them simultaneously. In a quiet, gray library, another Samer, a novelist this time, is finishing a farewell letter. His voiceover, filled with melancholy, says, "Ink was the only blood that allowed me to live. And now that blood has dried." As he writes the final words, finally, silence, that same eerie blue light streams through his window and he dissolves into it. Miles away, under a peaceful desert sunset, a third Samer, a young man with a warm smile, is thrown from a tumbling car. As he lies on the dune, looking at the sky, he sighs contentedly. What an effortless end. The sand begins to shake, and the blue light consumes him, too. And in a packed auditorium, an artist named Samar, a female version, collapses on stage while singing her heart out. Her voice breaks as she sings. "I found no place to hold me, except to scream." She gives a rebellious smile as the blue light fills the theater and sweeps her away. What happens next? All four of them wake up in a bizarre, alien landscape. The ground isn't Earth, the sky is fractured with cosmic light. Soldier Samer immediately draws his weapon. Honest Samar stands, unafraid. They see each other, these for echoes of the same soul, and a long, tense silence hangs in the air. The soldier breaks the silence, his voice firm and demanding, "Who are you?" Specifically, who are you? But it's the novelist, calm as ever, who asks the real question that sets up our entire story. The question isn't who we are. The question is, why are we all you? This is just the beginning of a mind-bending journey where for different lives, for different philosophies collide. The soldier, the writer, the free spirit, and the artist, all facets of one person, forced to confront themselves in the most literal way possible. The initial shock is immense. They circle each other, a mix of suspicion and bizarre familiarity in their eyes. The soldier, trained for combat, sees potential threats. The novelist sees a living, breathing paradox, a story unfolding before his very eyes. The artist, Samar, feels a strange connection, a shared pain and passion reflected in their faces, and the desert man, he just observes with a calm, almost amused curiosity. How do you react when you meet yourself? Do you fight? Do you try to understand? This story explores that initial, chaotic phase of familiarization. They start sharing their last moments, the battlefield, the library, the desert, the stage. They realize the one thing they all have in common is that they were at the brink of death right before being transported here. This shared experience of a final moment becomes their first fragile bond. The soldier, who lived by duty and sacrifice, finds it hard to comprehend the novelist's quiet despair. The novelist, who lived in the world of words and ideas, is fascinated and horrified by the soldier's reality. Samar, the artist, challenges both of them, arguing that true life is about expressing the chaos within, not just surviving it or writing about it. And the desert man, with his simple acceptance of fate, becomes a strange anchor for the group. He doesn't question the why as much as the others. He's more interested in the now. He might say something like, "The sun set on our old lives. A new one is rising here. Does it matter how we got here? Or what we do next? This stage is all about clashing perspectives. It's about the different paths a single person could take. What if you'd chosen duty over art? What if you'd chosen solitude over connection? These for characters are living answers to those what-ifs. The tension is palpable, but underneath it, a seed of understanding begins to grow. They are all, in essence, Samer. They share memories. Maybe a childhood scar, a favorite song, a love for the same kind of sunset. These small, shared details become the threads that start to weave them together. They offer pieces of a shattered mirror, and for the first time, they have the chance to see the whole picture. It's a story about identity choice and what it truly means to be you. What would you do in their situation? Which version of yourself do you think you'd be? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's an incredible concept, and we've only scratched the surface. If you enjoyed this deep dive into storytelling, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more content, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.